Hey everyone, it's your girl Megan Brown from Military Spouse Magazine. I am so thrilled for this interview we have today. As you can see on the screen, we've got a multitude of amazing people here to share a very cool story. But we're here with Amy Martin of ReactDC and her amazing team, and we're going to talk all about their mission, their motivation, and how you can get behind one of the greatest movements of our time. We're really excited to be here and to share all about what they're doing. And so without further ado, I would love to introduce you to Amy, Josh, Kelly, Allie, and Molly. That's a lot of IE sounds, but we're really excited that you're here. So Amy, introduce yourself. Tell everyone hello.
Hi, thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to have this talk with you. As you said, I'm Amy Martin. I'm the founder and CEO of ReactDC, and we are a resettlement assistance organization in Northern Virginia and now actually nationwide, helping our Afghan allies as they reintegrate into the U.S.
Amazing, amazing. Josh, say hi.
Hello, Megan, and thanks for having us again. Yep, Josh Burgess. I am a military spouse. My wife is on active duty in the U.S. Army. I'm also a retired Air Force officer, and I'm the vice president of the board of directors for ReactDC.
Amazing, amazing. Molly Sepulvedo.
Hi, I'm Molly Sepulvedo. I'm a military spouse, and I am the Director of Family Services.
Allie Brown.
Hi, Megan. Thanks again for having us. I am a military spouse. My husband retired not too long ago, and I am the education specialist.
Amazing. Last but not least, Miss Kelly Smith.
Hi, Megan. Thanks again. Kelly Smith. I'm the procurement manager for ReactDC. I am active duty Air Force myself and also a military spouse.
Amazing, amazing. My children are in the background yelling about who's going to take the dog out. So this is going to be an awesome, awesome interview, guys. I have great feelings. So as you know, we all work from home, right? That's the new attractive thing to do. And home means kids. So we're going to keep the interview rolling, kids or no. So I hope that if you're sitting there with your favorite cup of coffee or hot tea, you're going to have some entertainment, guys, because there's some background noise. But I really want to focus our attention on your mission. So how this works, guys, is I get to have a little bit of a preliminary interview with these guys before we start recording. And I got to hear all about the mission, the methods, and just the motivation behind this amazing movement. And so I would love to hear a little bit more about what you guys do. Amy, tell me a little bit about the mission of ReactDC.
Yeah, ReactDC's mission is to help our recently arrived Afghan allies on a path to self-reliance and integration in the U.S. And that means from the minute that they set foot in our community to really beyond. As long as it takes, we're helping them stand on their own feet and integrate into their community.
I love it. Molly, you know, as we were talking, you were telling me all about how this process works and all the things that you do, and it's really multifaceted. I mean, tell us a little more about what you guys do at ReactDC.
Well, I mean, we do it all. So our big thing is we meet the client where they're at. So whatever they need when they get here, whether they're at the point where they need a home set up and items to fill that home, or they've met that requirement and they just need social service benefits and they need to enroll in Medicaid, get their SNAP set up, anything like that. So it's not a one size fits all package. It's not linear. It's all over the place. So we take them where they're at and then we help them progress on that journey to resettlement. And it's a sticky process sometimes, but it's fun the whole way. It's a learning process, and we've made some really, really lifelong friendships and partnerships.
Oh my gosh, I am just floored. I think it is so beautiful that all of you heard this resounding call to act, to show compassion to a community that is in despair and in desperate need of aid. And I think about kind of the motivation that drives that. And it's just so beautiful. You know, Allie, could you tell us a little bit about the motivation behind some of these initiatives?
Well, I think what ties us all together is, as military spouses, as active duty military, everybody involved with the organization, is that we all have servant hearts.
Yes.
We jump around all our lives and are expected to start over again, over and over and over again, with a series of challenges. And so from that point of view, we get at least partially what these families have gone through. And then, you know, from the second this started, I mean, I can speak probably for all of us here, we just jumped in without even thinking about what we were going to do or how we were going to do it. We just knew we were going to get it done. And it was just an innate feeling that we all had, that we knew we needed to be there to help them, and whatever we have to do to help them have a better life here, we'll do it.
I love that. And isn't it just second nature to military spouses to jump in and start working? I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Now, Kelly, I would love to hear about how we all could bring something to the table. Tell us a little bit about how we can help and what we can do to support the mission that you guys are doing.
Absolutely. So for ReactDC specifically, we are all over social media, reactdc.org. If you can lend your time and your talents, we definitely love our volunteers. We have amazing volunteers within ReactDC. If you don't have time, or if you're not local, funding, donations, any way that you can help with that, you can find our links on those pages as well. And then just simply spreading the word. So share our page, get your family and friends to know what we're all about. And there are other organizations across the country as well, if you're not local to the DC area. We were talking about what we all bring to the table. We all have very diverse backgrounds, and I think that is such an important message for our military community. Everyone has a talent, everyone has a purpose. What can you do to share that with your community, even if it's something just as simple as being a friend to one of these new arrivees?
I love what you were saying earlier, is that we all have something to give. I think sometimes when we see these things happen and these big things are going on, we almost feel like we don't have anything to offer, or it's too big for us to contribute to. And I think one of the things that I wanted us to focus on is that this is a work for all people. The work that you guys are doing is restorative, it's refreshing, it's an opportunity to be redemptive. And I love the idea that you guys have come together in this beautiful way to just show compassion toward people. And I think sometimes we forget that compassion isn't just a feeling, but it's the act of giving compassion away. And I love seeing compassion in motion. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. It's absolutely amazing to watch. And so as we wrap up our interview, what I really would like to do is for our readers and our listeners to know a couple of things. We all have something to bring to the table. There's always something that we could do, give, speak, share in unity toward this mission. Also, we can all kind of rally together and ask ourselves what we can actually do. Maybe it's giving funds, maybe it's connecting people, it's building community, maybe it's just a simple offer of friendship. And so I would encourage anyone who's reading or listening to this article on video that you would find a way to connect with ReactDC and figure out what you can bring to the table to share compassion and give it away freely. Thank you guys so much for coming to this, for sharing your stories, and for encouraging all of us to step in and do the work. We appreciate it, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank you.